In this video, we're going to continue down through our trust badges sections. So if we scroll down to all of the trust badge related sections, you can see the next one on our list is the images 3 per row. So let's go ahead and add that to our homepage. We'll add a block of 3 images. And as you can see, it is a very similar layout to the row of 3 icons, which we looked at in the last video. But the only real difference here is that now we have the ability to upload actual images, so like JPEG and PNG files, instead of the font awesome icons. So you might want to use this in situations where you have images to use, such as if your brand was featured in a publication perhaps, and you want to feature some of those publications here. This could be a good spot for that. So let's just add a couple images just to show you what it looks like. Go back into the block. You can see that this image is actually not a square image. So you can see the effect when you don't upload square images here. It's not a bad effect, but it's probably best to stay consistent with the aspect ratio of the photos that you choose in each row. So let's quickly change that to a square image like this guy. Inside the block, we also have access to all the text, so the title, text, and body text of each. So let's just add a bunch of exclamation marks to the last one here, for example. And similar to the icons on the homepage, you can add as many rows as you'd like within the same section, thanks to these dynamic block features. In terms of the section settings, we have background color, badge title color, badge description color. So I'm sure you guys are very familiar with all this stuff now, but pretty self-explanatory. Section max width. So if we shrink it down, then these are all shrink down. And again, it's just very important to think about the rest of your website when you do this. It's almost beneficial to establish a width before you start designing. So usually I'll stick to around 1100 to 1200 pixels for desktop viewing. And then every section that I put on will generally be the exact same width. Here for the image styles, we can use circular image or square images, and we can also toggle on and off the shadow effect that we saw. So it's a subtle effect there, but you can see it pop out there. And here we have access to the font and icon sizes. So this is for the titles. This is for the description font size. And the letter spacing. And then at the bottom we have padding, top and bottom, and then also animation. So just like any other section. So not a super complicated section, but again, useful, especially if you have things like publications or any other trust badges in the form of images that you want to add. Even if it's not trust badges, honestly, this is a pretty versatile section. You could definitely get creative here with different images. So I'm going to wrap it up for this section, and I will see you in the next one.